Shalom Yesharella. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the Ophli Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along to Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens, but the line of false side goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakar, I'm out for the lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled, Be Not Desirous of Vainglory. I'm just going to go on some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai, And I'm going to go on, start off the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 26. It says, Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. That's right, man. Because the truth is not about us. The truth is about Yahweh Shemon Shai. And a lot of men, in truth, seek their own vainglory. The praise of men, boasting how much knowledge they have, boasting and how much scriptures they can remember, on the breakdowns, which the truth is a part of that, knowing the breakdowns and stuff and knowing the precepts, of course. But, we're not in this truth to be complimented, and to have the compliments of men exceed the glory of Yahweh Shemon Shai, man. Because that's going to happen, because when you read Proverbs 27 and 2, you will get compliments from brothers. We may do certain videos when it's very edifying, and then you might get comments from brothers rather it's on the comment board or brothers said directly to you, but you shouldn't let those compliments and those praises puff your head up, man. This is Proverbs 27 and 2. It says, Let another man praise thee and not thy own mouth, a stranger and not thy own lips. Right, so it's going to come, but it's going to compliment you, your videos. That was an edifying lesson, good video. But really, we're not in the truth because of that, man. This truth is about the glorification of the Lord, man. And that's vain at the end of the day anyways, getting compliments, which I felt what Apostle Bar said one time that, we don't want to receive compliments and, good video, because once you start getting those compliments and those praises from brothers, then that can boost your head up, man. You boost the ego up, This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 7. It says, But we have this treasure in the earthen vessels. Right, this treasure is this knowledge that we have out the scriptures. And these earthen vessels are the bodies that we have now, these corruptible bodies. It says that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh and not of us, man. So everything, all the glorification goes to Yahweh Shemon Shai, not of us, man, because at the end of the day, we are unprofitable servants. We're doing what we're supposed to do, And when you go to Galatians 1 and 10, it says, Galatians 1 and verse 10, it says, For do I now persuade men or Yahweh? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I shall not be the servant of Yahweh Shai. Right, so we don't seek to please men. We seek to please Yahweh Shemon Shai, man. So that's our whole not moral, but that's the whole purpose of us being in truth. It's to worship and glorify Yahweh Shemon Shai, and they get all the honor and glory and credit, because it even says in Romans 12, I believe it's in Romans 12, verse 3, it says, For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, which subtly goes into being single-minded, you know, keeping your eye focused solely on this truth. It says, according as Yahweh had dealt with to every man the measure of faith, right? So we're not supposed to think of ourselves more highly than other brothers. Even though there is an order, there is levels in this truth. Some brothers are higher on a higher level than other brothers, but that don't mean you're supposed to be proud against our brother, man. Because at the end of the day, as I said, Yahweh had dealt with to every man the measure of faith. So every brother has different measures of faith. Some brothers higher, some brothers lowers. You know, and remember, the Lord don't need us, man. We are expendables in this truth. The Lord can cast us out. The Lord can raise up stones to as a nation. You know, so the Lord don't need us, man. But let's go to Sirach. Because scriptures talk about letting out the reverence of man cause you to fall, man. You know, because once you start getting those praises, then you start to think that the ministry is about you. You know, and it was just look it up real quick. Say it on the tongue. I'm gonna go slow. See, reverence. So you gotta be careful, man. I'll be have to move in this truth. This is Sirach 4:22. It says, "Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall." Right. So we can't let the reverence of any man cause us to fall, man. By receiving those compliments, those praises, you know, because the scriptures do say knowledge puffeth up, man. And that's why when we do get those proud demons, we gotta rebuke them. 1 Corinthians 8:1. It says, "Now such things offered to idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies." So right, so have this knowledge because we have the greatest knowledge on earth. The scripture. So having this knowledge can puff us up. But that's why we always, when we feel like we are getting those proud demons, they rebuke them, man, and pray to the Lord to cast those proud demons out of us. Whenever, Satan trying to creep in, you know. But at the end of the day, we are in profitable service, man. I just end off on that. Because we doing what we supposed to do. We're not supposed to receive praises. Ultimately, we don't get praises lower than party elect. We don't get all those praises and compliments and honor in the kingdom, man. Because right now, we are in war. So, we in captivity. So this place not at rest. But this is Luke 17 and verse 7. It says, "But which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle will say unto him by and by," which means immediately, "when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat, and will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, and gird thyself and serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink." So basically, the man is saying to the servant, serve me my food and drink, and after I eat and stuff, then you can eat and drink. It says, verse 9 says, "Doth he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I trow not." Meaning, no. The Lord our servant don't thank that servant because he's doing what he's supposed to do. It says, verse 10, "So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all these things which I commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do," man. Right? So, we're not supposed to expect, thanks and, praises and glory from man, because really we're supposed to do this. This is our duty to do as Israelite men. Like I said, the cop is gonna come, but like Apostle Bar once said, we're not in the truth for that, man. It's all vainglory at the end of the day, receiving compliments and praises, because that can lead, if you're not rooted, that can, you know, lead to your you falling out the truth, man. If you let that pride puff you up, you know, by receiving those compliments and praises from men, you know, and we see how Sakari is, you know, getting those what's it called? Not GoFundMe. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a system where, you know, they had a congregation pay him and stuff, you know. But we see they probably skyrocketing, man, you know. So it's gonna end off on these last little precepts. Ecclesiastes 12:13 says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." So really, we're not supposed to receive compliments and praises, because this is our duty. This is, as Israelite man, what we're supposed to do is fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, man, and do the work. So, Lord willing, after is edified. Until next time, Shalom.